I do love the blues. It's another one of those genres that just touches everybody. If you want to dance, that's some blues for that. If you want to feel sad and cry in your beer, there's a blues for that. If you're in love, there's blues for that. All of the music genres have an element of the blues in it. My name is John Palmore, and I'm a professional musician. I grew up in a small town called Macon, Alabama. In junior high school, some guy put a pair of drumsticks in my hand, so I became a drummer. My last year in high school, I became a trombone player. Got lucky, got a partial scholarship to a small school outside of Birmingham called Miles College. I ended up taking orchestration and arranging, which meant you had to learn to play the piano or the guitar. And being on scholarship, I couldn't drop the class. So there I was trying to figure out how to play piano. I learned to play by ear, so I just played everything I heard on radio. After I got out of the Army in '69, I got in a house band, and every weekend this club would have different artists come in, and you had to learn their music and play for them. The Drifters came through there. The Drifters was a hit-making group out of the late 50s and through the 60s. Later on, I got a call from Bill Pinkney, who was the leader of the Drifters at that time. He said, "Hey, boy, you want to go out on the road?" I said, "What?" He said, "It's Bill Pinkney. I'm with the Drifters. You ready to go out on the road?" I said, "Yeah." I was on tour with the Drifters for about 13 years, and we played Vegas a lot. I left the Drifters in '89, and I thought I was going to be living in Vegas, but I was getting more gigs in Reno, so I moved to Reno. At that time, I wasn't a vocalist, so I called my brother to join me because he could play and sing anything. So we played together as the Palmore brothers. We were like matinee idols in this town from like '91 till the late '90s. My brother got sick and passed away, and he was the bass player and the lead singer, so I had to do a lot of the singing myself. Well, the Palmore remix band came up. I had to remix everything, so I created a way. I call it sequencing. If I hear a song I want to do, first of all, I listen to it, and I write a chord chart. And then after writing the chord chart, I figure the time and all and set all that up. I play the drums on the keyboard. I mix that, make sure I got all the parts of a drum kit happening. And then I'll play the piano along with it. I'm no good without you. Then I'll add the bass, then I'll add the guitar, then I'll add the horns and the strings, and I'll mix it to make it sound like a band. Take these arms, I'll never use them. Keyboard is my baby, but I love the organ more than any other keyboard because the organ is such a big sound. I play for the Second Baptist Church. The service there is like electric. The feeling that gospel music gives is, you can't get that in any other kind of music. I've been so busy that I rarely have 2 days in a row off. I work with Pat Esters, who's a phenomenal female vocalist. We have a duo called the Velvet Duo. Because I play a lot of facilities by myself. I play 2 or 3 of the assisted living places a week. I play for people who they say have dementia or Alzheimer's, and you play a song that maybe from 1947 or something, and they sing all the words along with you. Oh, that is so joyful to see that the music touches those people. It means everything to me, because no matter how well you play or sing, if it doesn't touch anybody, you might as well not do it. Thank you very much. If you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. I haven't worked a day since 1969.